What's going on, guys? So, as you see, I went ahead and did a squat, bench, deadlift, uh, mock meet sort of thing for the upcoming meet prep. Um, I think right now I'm about 13 weeks out, 13 maybe 14 from the October 12th USPA drug tested meet, where I'm going to attempt to set a new state record. At least that's the goal I'm after. So, just got back from Atlanta, 5 hour drive. Decided to go ahead and do this because I did get that new singlet in. So I don't know. I felt kind of motivated to see how it felt, and since I'm starting up with Pete Rubish next, not this coming week, but the following, I wanted to have this to show him. So just at least to get an idea where I'm currently at. Going into squats, I felt pretty good. 405 moved really well. I was hoping for a little bit more, but I didn't want to push it too hard. I ended up pushing it really hard on this 440 because you'll see I misgrooved really hard. I don't know why I was so nervous, but I was definitely overthinking a lot of things. I was like worried about depth. I was worried about. I was like in my mind. I was thinking that I was in a meet and I was like looking for white lights and all this stuff, and it's a little ridiculous. But right here, I lost tightness in the bottom. I dropped really hard in the hole, and then of course the middle is always a sticking point, and it was even harder than it should have been. So next, obviously, was bench, and I messed up the footage, didn't get 315, but of course that was a smoke show for me. Attempt number one. Then I went to this 325, and again I was overthinking everything. I was like worried about my my pause, and I was saying it in my head, all the commands, and it was just a little ridiculous. I should have just done it like I normally do, not worried about any of that stuff. But that's why this 340 was so freaking hard. Shouldn't have been that hard, but obviously it was. So then I moved on to the old deadlift, which at this point I was semi-bummed, but conventionals felt pretty good considering how bad deadlifts have been over the last like year. So I called 405 my first attempt and moved pretty good. Everything was feeling okay with it. Moved on to 440, and I feel like this moved well. Now, one thing I will say is I realize now about the whole baby powder thing on your legs for in these singlets. Obviously, I don't train with anything on my legs this short or this high up on my legs, so I could feel where the barbell was sticking to my thighs, and can see where that can cause a problem, really. So got to get some of that. And then attempt number 3, 460. My overhand side slipped, so that's why it looks like it was a soft lockout. So I don't know, I probably would have got red lighted, but it looks like I stood up with it. But you see how I didn't. I feel like I didn't stand up completely. But that was it. 1240. See you guys in the next one.